guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Chloe. I am 18 years old and I'm a first year psychology student at the University of Northampton. Now, it's been a while. I have been absent for the last month or so, and today I just wanted to explain why, talk you through what I've been up to and just give you like a little update really. So let's just get right into it. So first things first, I have been pretty absent for the whole of January, on Studygram, on here, pretty much in my whole life I have been quite absent. It's even been difficult for like my friends to reach me because I've just been so busy that I just honestly haven't had time. I did so well in December and was so on it, and then January came and everything just went out the window. Obviously many university students will know that January is typically the time of year where we have loads of assignments and exams and deadlines, and I honestly felt quite unprepared for that because everything kind of comes at you at once and I didn't know how to handle it. I was already struggling with my mental health, so I didn't know how to balance that and working for assignments and exams and life in general. So I did end up applying for extensions for my assignments. So I got a 2-week extension on one and a 1-week extension on the other. But honestly, I think that was the best decision for me because it gave me that time to kind of focus on my mental health, sort myself out, because the last thing I wanted to happen was it get to the end of this exam and assignment period, be completely burnt out, and then it hit February, I start my new semester and my new modules and I just couldn't focus. So for me it was so important, and I was so lucky to have those extensions so that I could give myself that bit of time to just sort myself out and then you know, like refocus and then come back to my assignments after my exams were completed. So I was only kind of focusing on one thing at a time. I've obviously now got through this period. I've sat my exams, I've submitted my assignments, so I've decided that now was pretty much the best time to get started on the content again. Yeah, I submitted my assignments, I've done my exams, so all in all I'm so proud of myself regardless of the grades I get. But yeah, I will keep you updated as always, and yeah. Another thing that I think really threw me in January is that I've taken a lot more responsibilities on. So obviously I already have my part-time job, which usually is only Sundays, and I've been taking a lot more overtime. So I've typically been working Saturdays and Sundays, which obviously on top of Monday to Friday at uni with only Wednesdays off, but during exam period I had Wednesdays I had to work on like uni work, so I didn't really get that break. It was pretty much constant throughout the whole week for a few weeks. I am now also running the Psychology Society Instagram page. I am their social media secretary. So I do all of the posts on Instagram and respond to messages and things like that. I am also working on a programme called Aspire Higher, which effectively the University of Northampton, Hertfordshire and Bedford all work together, kind of like work with like primary schools and secondary schools in the area to try and encourage students to go to universities, and even just to consider things like apprenticeships and degree apprenticeships, just things like higher education. So I run the like social media for that along with a student from University of Bedfordshire and University of Hertfordshire, and like I'm like the Northampton student that runs it. So obviously I make the posts for that and write posts and stuff like that. And actually both those roles, the Psychology Society and the Aspire Higher, I picked up in January, which obviously was very difficult for me when I was already struggling and I had all of these assignments and deadlines. It was so difficult to try and pick up another role and juggle another ball when I was so busy already. But I mean, hopefully starting out from next semester, I'll find my feet a bit more and hopefully just learn a bit more about like how to manage it, what time needs to be dedicated to it, and like it will just be a lot easier for me, I think. I also have my volunteering as well. So yeah, like I said, I found it really difficult to balance this in January. So time management is definitely something I'm going to be working on like in like February and this whole semester. So when it comes around to May again, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to cope and I will be absolutely fine. But yeah, like I said, it is just about taking those breaks. But yeah, I was just a lot more busy and I honestly just did not have time to even think about uploading. I'm currently on inter-semester break. I'm coming to the end of my inter-semester break. Honestly, I've done a bit of work and I've been doing a few different bits. Obviously still doing society and Aspire Higher stuff. But ultimately I've just been trying to take a break. I've been trying to prepare myself for the new semester, just get all my folders done on my laptop and in general just prepare myself for how I'm going to be assessed and when the deadlines are and stuff like that. But also like I've just been taking a break. I've gotten back into reading again, which I'm so excited about. I've read 2 books in February so far, and when I'm filming it is the 3rd of February. Granted, I read a lot of one in January and I just finished it on February 1st, but I'm classing it as a book that I read in February. I also went to London with one of my friends, Tanisha. We had booked this like at Christmas because there was a discount on and we were like, let's go, because we both love the theatre. So we booked to go to Heathers and honestly, best day ever. For us, it obviously marked being halfway through the like academic year, completing our exams, and like just in general like semester 1 drawing to a close and like preparing ourselves for semester 2. So we just headed into London. We didn't really have a plan. We knew we wanted to go to the theatre cafe. So we went there. We had a milkshake each and some nachos as well. And honestly, so good. 10 out of 10, 100% recommend. We then went for a bit of a walk and we just stumbled into a Waterstones in Covent Garden and we were just like, yeah, let's just go look. We went and looked. I brought 5 books and Tanisha brought 2. The book that Tanisha actually went in there for, they didn't have. But one of the guys that works in there looked on the system and they were like, the one in Trafalgar Square does have it. So we went to Trafalgar Square, where Tanisha brought 5 books and I brought 2. So we both ended up with like 7 books between us. Yeah. So we brought all of these books and then we didn't actually have much longer until the show began. So we just went for a walk, we popped into Starbucks, got a drink, and then we just headed to the theatre. We watched Heathers, which honestly was so good. It was my first time seeing it, which honestly I was like, why have I not seen this before? It was so good. I do want to go again because it's supposed to be going out in September, although the run has been extended about 10 times already. So will it go out in September? Who knows? But I honestly did love it. The cast was so talented and it just made me miss like theatre training and just the theatre in general. But yeah, ultimately, like I said, I've just been trying to take a break. I went with my friends to the cinema the other day and we watched Matilda, like the musical film version, like the new one that's just come out, and that was just great. And yeah, ultimately, like I said, just been trying to take a break and just recharge, prepare myself for next semester, which literally starts Monday. I have so much to be doing, but I'm honestly trying not to stress too much about it now, because I know I just want to prepare myself for the start of semester 2 being really busy. So I think I'm actually gonna wrap up this video here. It has gotten quite long with me just talking now, but I think I've actually said everything I wanted to say. I just wanted to give a little update, let you know where I've been, and just that I've been really busy. But yeah, no, I have a plan. I'm working on my plan for February so that I'm on it with content and everything else that I have to do. But yeah, I will keep you updated, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will see you again soon for a brand new video. I'm going to be doing my video on my assignments and my grades and stuff. And I maybe want to do some videos on the books that I'm reading as well. Maybe, I'm not sure though. But yeah, I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye!